What's good? What's good? I had to post on my Facebook recently to ask people to not comment on my content, saying things like, "You're better than this, Andrew," or "What happened to you?" and things along those lines. Because I would prefer you just send me a private message so we can have a conversation. However, weak people do not do that. Shift over. And I want to give an example. I want to give two examples of weak women who have attacked me and maybe some context as to why they have attacked me. Both incidents revolving around my opposition to vaccine mandates. The first incident was a female friend that I have known for 10 years. Actually, both of these female friends I've known for about 10 years. I met them at very similar stages in life. I was in college and working in retail and just, doing that grind, which takes a lot of focus. Anyways, okay. So the first woman 10 years ago, I was impressed that she was a beautiful woman with a master's degree. And I was like, wow, man, I want to have a master's degree. And like, you're beautiful and you're smart. And like, that is quality character to me. Someone who invests in their mind, their body, and their spirit, right? And then your community. And there's all kinds of ways to develop a quality character that go beyond the superficial, materialistic nature of our current culture. So, fast forward 10 years to this madness. I now have my own master's degree, and I'm still friends with this person because I have a lot of love in my heart, if you can believe that. However, this friend decided to call me a shit human for opposing the vaccine mandates. Now, this person doesn't know anything else about what I know or what I believe about the whole situation, only that I oppose vaccine mandates. But I'm a shit human. Now, in the last 10 years, this particular friend has gone from being closer to 30 to now pushing 40. Single, multiple cats, lots of wine. The traditional cliche that I'm painting is this person. And I'm not like, I know this is kind of a shitty thing to do to attack this person, but like, this is just me trying to get this stuff off my chest, compartmentalize what's going on. So this person that is looking down the rest of their life at a very lonely and depressing future because they have wasted their 30s and do not have adequate protection physically, mentally, spiritually to deal with the spiritual war that we're facing. And crazy cat ladies are a trope or a cliche for a reason. I'm not trying to attack them, but like, if you're a young woman, be careful about your future. Let me give you another example. Again, because I oppose vaccine mandates and I'm vocal about it, a friend decided to comment on one of my posts. "I used to work with you at Walgreens. You seemed nice and cool back then, but you have lost it now. Please get the vaccine. I work in a hospital full of COVID patients dying or in need of new lungs. Do what is right to help the people around you. Don't listen to misinformation online. If you won't listen to basic medical advice from all doctors and scientists, then no one should accept your advice on nutrition or fitness." And they say that because I'm always offering free macronutrient coaching to anyone interested in losing weight. And I just replied before they could block me and saying, "You are the misinformed one. I wish you the best, though." through these conversations, two terms have really stood out to me. The first young woman during our interaction said that I'm a shit human for not wanting to get a standard vaccine. To which I thought, that is a blatant miscategorization of what this medical device is, first of all. And second of all, it's none of your fucking business what I do with my goddamn body. Ironic, because you used to be pro-choice, you friggin' C word. I'm angry and I'm trying to learn to be less angry, but part of that is still understanding your anger and owning it. And so I'm owning it, but trying to direct it a little better. And so, anyways, the second individual, the most recent thing I just read to you, saying if you won't listen to basic medical advice from all doctors and scientists, again, a blatant miscategorization of what this situation is. This situation is way too complex to call this basic medical information. And there is a lot of controversy around the information that is out there. So we both have probably consumed misinformation and accurate information. And if we are able to have a conversation and compare resources, compare notes, compare perspectives, we might be able to achieve a greater collective understanding to what is going on. However, if you're just going to attack me and then block me and run away so I can't even reach out to you to have a conversation, how are we going to make any progress? And I hate to say it, but this particular individual who's saying people shouldn't take medical advice from me, the jacked Jesus dude, this particular individual has been obese for the entire time I've known them. And that is not a character judgment, but it is relevant that someone who knows something about health and wellness, who has certifications, who has like actual experience, these are straw woman arguments and positions and attacks, because this particular individual doesn't know how I feel about, or doesn't know what I think about the science. All I'm discussing is opposition to fascist vaccine mandates. This shit is fascist. It's racist. Go look at what's going on in New York if you haven't yet. Y'all, look around. The propaganda has poisoned your minds, but there is hope. You just have to first be open-minded. Being unwilling to have a conversation is not being open-minded. The people burning the books are never the good people. If you are lost, if you are scared, that is understandable. This shit is a spiritual war. If you have never been one to understand the spirit world or even cared about it, that's fine, because our culture has been designed to take you away from your spirituality, your consciousness, your knowledge of self, your knowledge of one, of unity. Go Google this idea if you're bored, but the idea of non-duality. I am you and you are me. Together, we create a community. Much love, y'all. Thank you for listening.